Yeah, everyone. Just before we get started today, this is a bit of a bigger stuffing than I'd normally have for the side hustle. It was just a rather good week, so I thought we'd do this one separately to the other income. And I wanted to say thanks again for everyone who commented in the last couple of days. I wasn't really too sure how this would go. I was a wee bit nervous about it, but the community here on YouTube is just so great. I can see a lot of people getting much better controls over the finances, and it's just such a friendly place to be. Even in the first week of having the wallet here, managing my budget, I think things were just so much easier. I think usually I don't even know what I do with the money, but it comes in, it's gone, and I don't really have anything to show for it. So having this way of knowing exactly what I've got to spend where, I think is already saving money. I also had a wee chat with the bank since starting this to try and see what they could do to kind of give me a hand getting things back under control. It wasn't even me that asked for the meeting, they did. But I'll tell you what they said. Let's get started, make sure I've got the right amounts here. Starting with the 20s, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. 20, 40, 50. Put that one there. And the tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. That is 450. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Let's put two of these. So 100. And the fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So altogether, unless I've miscounted, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 750 pounds altogether. Not normal for this side hustle. That was quite a good week. I have taken some things out of the wallets here. So rent and bills and things haven't been paid. We did do a wee grocery shop. We did fill up the car. We did go out for dinner. That was fantastic. Some of the best veggie burgers around. We did also get the brothers' birthday gifts. I am going to unstuff this one probably later this week. That's to pay off the cash stuffing things. We had the wallets and things to start with. And obviously the housing deposit and the savings, still quite small folders, but I'm happy to see them growing. I think, so I started this, I think 4 or 5 days ago now, and most of this money I would have already wasted on something. So it's nice to see that it's still tucked away in the right places. I do have a rough idea of where all this needs to go. Let's start with the obvious one, rent. So that's still not due for another 2 weeks or so, but it's good to have that set aside. So at the moment, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. It's a wee bit out of order, I think. Let me just double check we have the right amount in here. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, and 50 in there at the moment. So I'm going to try and take a wee chunk out of that one today and add another 200. I think we'll keep it easy and just take these £2. Quite a lot into the rent folder, sadly, but we're still far away from getting the housing deposit wallet full. Quite a chunk in there. Bills, I'm going to add some more to that because we do have to pay these fairly soon. That's £50. think we even have a 50 sitting ready here. 2010. Yep. So yeah, I spoke to the bank this week. They actually called me and said that I want to speak to I can't remember what the term was, a savings planner, a financial advisor. And the long and short of it was they offered me a current account that would cost me £5 a month, but would give me £6 a month. And okay, good deal, but it would take me an hour to go through the setup for £1 a month. So that was a little bit odd. They also offered me a savings account that was like 0.01%. And again, I was like, that's not really gonna be too much use. But so nothing's really changed, and this is currently my financial plan, and it's going well so far. I'm really liking cash stuffing. Groceries. Now we did get a wee bit of food in. So what are we down to now? 10, 20, 30, 35 in there. We're going to need to get a bigger shop in. We're going to run out of food soon. So I'm going to take a wee chunk out of this one today, and I think we'll put in £50. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm not very good when it comes to bank accounts and things. I'll be honest, I've never actually had any real idea of what I'm doing with the bank account. I had a student account, they automatically moved it on, so whatever the default stock current account was, that's what I've always taken. Car and gas, we did top up the other day. We put in a full tank, and I think we're going to try and get it this weekend if the weather's nice. So just to be sure, we're going to put another 25 aside for that, even if we don't use it this week. It just means if we ever are filling it up, I'm not kind of running over budget and taking that money from anywhere else. Dining out, yep, we went out over the weekend. Don't know when we next will. Maybe this weekend, maybe not, we'll see. But I will put £25 aside today for that. Fantastic veggie burger though, well earned. Entertainment. Now, we didn't put anything in here last week, but we do have monthly passes to pay off both cinema and climbing. So I'm actually going to put £50 in here today. Let's grab 20, 30, 40, 50. They don't get paid till the end of the month, but I don't want to get there and realise I've not been kind of saving for those. Easy one this week. There's no gifts that I can think of, and so far nothing for miscellaneous. There's still the money there to pay for the wallets and things. I'll unstuff that this week and probably put it in towards the debt. Housing deposit. Again, this is a super small one, but I like to see a little bit going in there. 10, 20, 30, 40, £50. So £50 isn't buying us a house, but it's one step closer than I was last week. And I think today we're going to put a wee chunk into that. We're going to put another £50 in. Because last week was good, the side hustle, and I'd like to see that one grow. Savings, again, I don't really have savings on emergency fund. This is it. There's not a whole lot in this one either. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. And again, good week last week, so I think we're going to put £50 in there. Let's get a good chunk into these two. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Don't really have any plans for this, but it's just good to have some kind of emergency fund there. So that is everything in the wallet. The other one that I started the other day, this is the side hustle wallet. I don't like just taking money out of the side hustle. I want to be able to reinvest in it, try and keep growing it. I think we have £100 in here. 20, 50, 70, 90, yeah, £100. And I'm going to try and keep it in line with how much it makes. So we have a good week like last week. I think we'll try and put a wee bit more into it. So I want to put £150 back in there today if we can. So that's 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So we got 50 here. So 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. So I'll probably start using this towards the end of this week, but it just means I have a little bit of money to put into it, maybe grow it even further and have an even better week, hopefully. Who knows? Of course, we have to put some money in towards the debt box. That is the main goal of all this, try and get rid of that debt box. And let's see, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now I have got a savings challenge I started, which is to fill all of these envelopes here and not open them until they're all full. So far, we've only done 2 envelopes and there's about, I think, £10 in each one. And I do want to start putting more into those. So what I'm going to do is, I think, split this in half. I think we're going to take, maybe not half, let's do 40 into the savings and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 into the debt box. So the debt box first. Again, I probably don't want to leave all this cash sitting in the debt box. It's better if I start paying it off in chunks. So I think maybe once a week or so we'll start taking this out and actually paying chunks out of it. It is good to see that there, though. We haven't actually paid anything off that in a while, so it's good to know there's some money set aside for it. And let's grab another wallet. Let's do red this time. I've seen a couple of people do savings challenges in different ways, and I quite like the idea of marking off, like the scratch card ones, if anyone knows. I think Etsy probably, where you get those, let me know. I like the idea of something to mark out the challenge as you go, but it could also be fun just to fill it till the end and see how much is in there. So today we've got 10, 20, 30, 40. So I think that's all the cash for today. Again, big thanks to everyone who's commented, give me advice and support the things to get started. I am very new to this, so if you see something we could be doing better, I'm all ears. I'm always open to the advice, and I'm really enjoying cash stuffing. I think it's really going to help deal with this debt box slowly but surely. Thanks for watching.